Hi everyone, welcome to the 5th week of our online class. Again, I'm teacher Darnie, and today we are going to continue our discussion about fractions. So for the past weeks, we discussed already how to compare fractions, how to order fractions, and you already know the difference between a proper fraction, improper fraction, and mixed number. Last week also you have addition and subtraction of fractions. So this week we are going to have multiplication of fractions. So our objectives is very easy for you to be able to solve number problems in fractions and mixed numbers, of course, using multiplication. And of course, do not forget to answer your activity number 10 and number 11. Okay, so before we continue, let's have first our vocabulary for today. We have first, simplest form. Again, simplest form. Our second word, we have cancel. Again, cancel. So these two words, we will be using this as we progress in our discussion. Now, what do you mean by simplest form? So when we say simplest form, a fraction is in simplest form if the numerator and denominator have no common factors other than 1. So you could see here the highlighted words, no common factors. So what is that? Now let's have an example here. We have 8 over 12. Let us simplify or change 8 over 12 to its simplest form. Before we can do that, we need to identify the factors of 8 and 12. Now, what are the factors of 8? We can do like this. We have 8 times 1. When we say factors, these are the numbers that we can use to multiply to get that specific number. So in example that we have here, 8, we have 8 times 1, we get 8. Another, we could also have 4 times 2. So if we multiply 4 and 2, we will have 8. Aside from these two, we cannot get any numbers that we can use to multiply to get 8. So we can say that our factors are 1, 2, 4, and 8. So those are the factors of 8. Now, let's identify the factors of 12. So we can use, of course, 12 times 1. We can also have 6 times 2. Okay, 6 times 2 is 12. And we can also have 4 times 3. That is also 12. Aside from these numbers, there are no other numbers we can use to have or to get 12. So therefore, we can say that the factors of 12 are 1, 2, 4, 3, 6, and 12. Now, before we continue or before we simplify this one, we need to get first the greatest common factors. By the way, this is not the same with the least common multiple or LCM. They are not the same. So when we say greatest common factor, we are looking for the greatest, the biggest common of those two numbers. So by looking at our numbers, we can say that our GCF, or greatest common factor, is 4. Teacher, can we use 8? No, we cannot use 8 because there is no 8 in 12. 8 is not a factor of 12. How about 12? Can we use it? No, we cannot use 12 because 12 is not a factor of 8. So the greatest common factor of 8 and 12 is 4. So now we can divide the numerator and denominator by 4. So 8 divided by 4, we have 2. 12 divided by 4, we have 3. So therefore, we have 8 over 12 is equal to 2 over 3. This is now the simplest form of our fraction. Okay, now let's have another example. Let's simplify 15 over 21. So, teacher, what is the greatest common factor of 15 and 21? Okay, can you solve for it? So the greatest common factor of 15 and 21 is? Okay, very good. So it is 3. So we can divide now 15 and 21 by 3. 15 divided by 3, we have 5. And 21 divided by 3, we have 7. So the simplest form of 15 over 21 is 5 over 7. Okay, another example. Let's say we have 12 over 30. So what is the greatest common factor of 12 and 30? We have 6. So let's divide now our numerator and denominator by 6. 12 divided by 6, we have 2. And 30 divided by 6, we have, of course, 5. So the simplest form for 12 over 30 is equal to 2 over 5. Okay, now let's now have multiplying a fraction by a whole number. Let's have an example. What is 3 over 5 of 10? Now let's assume that the 10 that they are referring are 10 Pokemons, okay? So we have here 10 Pokemons and our fraction says 3 over 5. So our denominator is 5, so there will be 5 equal parts. And our numerator is 3, so let's try to shade here 3 parts, okay? So by just looking at our fraction set, we can say that there are 6 Pokemons out of these 10 Pokemons. Okay? So we can say that 3 over 5 of 10 is 6. Now let's try to show our solution. Let's write 3 over 5 of 10 is equal to 3 over 5. And in math, we can say, or we can translate off by saying 3 over 5 times 10. So 3 over 5 of 10 is just the same by saying 3 over 5 times 10. Now, before we continue, let's use the method of division by cancellation. Teacher, what is cancel? What do you mean by cancellation? So when we say cancel, that is to simplify a fraction by dividing both a numerator and a denominator. So take note that those two must be divided at the same time by the same amount. So let's go back to our problem here. And we have 5 as our denominator and 10 as our numerator. So we can cancel both 5 and 10 because these two number is a numerator and a denominator. So if you're going to look at the number, we can use 5 to divide 5 and 10. So 5 divided by 5, we have 1. And 10 divided by 5, we have 2. So let's rewrite our number sentence. We will have now 3 times 2. And of course, the answer would be 6. So with that, our answer, we can conclude that our answer is also correct. Okay, so now let's have more examples. Now let's have what is 7 over 15 of 30. So let's try to rewrite this one first. We have 7 over 15 of 30. Again, we can just write that as 7 over 15 times 30. So now let's check if we can cancel number. Can we cancel 15 and 30? Yes, we can cancel that. And we can use 15. Let's divide these two numbers by 15. So 15 divided by 15, that is 1. And we have 30 divided by 15, we have 2. Okay, so since this is 1 already, we can write this as 7 times 2. So our answer is, we have 14. So our final answer is 14. Okay, so that is very, very simple. Now let's have another example. We have here, okay, we have 30 over 14 times 14 over 15. So I think this one is very, very easy. We can just write this one. We have 30 over 14 times 14 over 15. So you can see the number already that we can cancel these two, 14 and 14. So if we divide 14 by 14, that is 1. 14 divided by 14, that is also 1. Now, can we cancel 30 and 15? Yes, of course, we can. We can divide 30 and 15 by 15. So 15 divided by 15, we have 1. 30 divided by 15, we have 2. So what we have right now is just 2. So 2 times 1. So if you want to write it, it's okay. If you don't want to write, it's also okay. So we have 2. So our final answer, we have 2. Okay? Now you know already how to solve those numbers problems. Let's answer now activity number 10. So you have here letters A to H. Of course, write your answer on the worksheet provided. And please do write your solution on your notebook. Okay? So we will be discussing letter A so that you will have a guide on how to answer the worksheet number 10. Now let's answer letter A of your activity number 10 so that again you will have a guide on how to answer. That's actually very easy. So we have here letter A. We have 7 over 5 of 15. So again, let's write our solution. When we say off, that's just saying multiplication. So 7 over 5 of 15 is the same with 7 over 5 times 15. Can we cancel 15 and 5? Of course, yes. we can use 5 to divide 15 and 5. So 15 divided by 5, we have 3. And 5 divided by 5, we have 1. So we have here 7 times 3, that is 21. So our final answer is, we have 21. That's it. That's very, very simple. Okay, so now let's continue our discussion and let's have multiplying two fractions. So the process is still the same, however, we will be dealing with fractions and mixed numbers. Now, let's have example. What is 3 over 7 multiplied by 3 and 2 over 4? Now let's show our solution with this problem. So again, we have here a proper 3 over 7 and this one is a mixed number. Now when we have a mixed number, we need to change it to improper fraction. So let's just write this one again. We have 3 over 7 times 3 and 2 over 4. So 3 over 7, and we change our mixed number. 4 times 3, we have 12, plus 2, we have 14. So we have here 14 over 4. Now, can we cancel a numerator and a denominator? Yes, we can cancel. So 7 and 14, we can cancel that using 7. So 14 divided by 7, we have 2. 7 divided by 7, we have 1. So can we cancel again? We cannot cancel, so let's rewrite our number sentence. So we have here 3 times 2. Since this is 1, so we can just write over 4. Okay, so 3 times 2, we have 6, and then over 4. Now, this is an improper fraction. We need to change that into a mixed number. So we can show our solution very quick. We have 6 divided by 4, we have 1. 1 times 4, we have 4. 6 minus 4, we have 2. So our remainder is 2. So we write this as 1 and 2 over 4. Question: can we still simplify 2 over 4? Yes, we can still simplify that. Take note, we can divide 2 and 4 by 2. So let's rewrite this again. We have 1 and 2 divided by 2, we have 1. 4 divided by 2, we have 2. So our final answer is, we have 1 and 1 over 2, or 1 and 1/2. That's very, very easy. Now let's have another example. Let's say we have 3, what is 3 and 5 over 9 times 3 over 16. Take note that this is a mixed number, so we need to change that into improper fraction. So let's just rewrite this one. 3 and 5 over 9 times 3 over 16. That is equal to, let's change this into to an improper fraction. So 9 times 3, we have 27, plus 5, we have 32. 32 over, copy the denominator, so that is 9, times 3 over 16. Okay, now let's check. Can we cancel a numerator and a denominator? Yes, we can cancel 9 and 3. 9 and 3 can be divided by 3. So 9 divided by 3, we have 3. And 3 divided by 3, we have 1. How about 32 and 16? Can we cancel? Yes, we can also cancel that one. 32 and 16 can be divided by 16. So 16 divided by 16, we have 1. 32 divided by 16, we have 2. If we are going to rewrite our number sentence, we have 2 times 1, that is just 2, and 3 times 1, that is 3. Can we simplify our answer? No, we cannot simplify anymore. So our final answer is we have 2 over 3. That is very, very easy. Next, let's have this one. What is 7 over 5 times 7 over 3? So let's rewrite this one here. 7 over 5 times 7 over 3. Can we simplify or can we cancel a numerator and denominator? Let's check. Can we cancel 5 and 7? No. How about this 5 and this 7? Can we cancel? No. How about this 3 and 7? Can we cancel? No. How about 3 and 7? Can we cancel? No. So we cannot cancel anything. Let's just multiply these numbers. So we have 7 times 7, we have 49. 49. And we have 5 times 3, we have 15. This is an improper fraction, so we need to change this into a mixed number. Let's have a quick solution here on the side. So we have 49 divided by 15. So of course this is 0. 49 divided by 15, we have 3. 3 times 15, we have 45. Minus 9 minus 5, we have 4. 4 minus 4, we have 0. So this is our remainder. So therefore, we can simplify or convert this into a mixed number as we have 3 and 4 over 15. Can we still simplify this? No, we cannot simplify. So our final answer, we have 3 and 4 over 15. Okay, so since you know already how to do multiplication in fractions, let's answer activity number 11. So still we have letters A to H, and we are going to discuss letter A so that you will have a guide on how to answer these activity. Now let's discuss letter A. So again, to have a guidance or a guide on how to answer activity number 11. So letter A, we have 7. Okay, 7 times 4 over 5. Okay, so let's show now our solution. So take note that this is a whole number. So when we say whole number, our denominator will always be 1. So we could have here 7 times 4 over 5. Okay, so can we cancel 5 and 7? No, we cannot. Can we cancel 5 and 4? No, we cannot. So let's just multiply this one. And that is 7 times 4. We have 28 over 5. So since this is an improper fraction, we need to we need to change this into a mixed number. So we can have here 28. Let's just write it here. We have 28 divided by 5. So we have here 0. 28 divided by 5, we have 5. 5 times 5, we have 25. It's minus. 8 minus 3, 8 minus 5, we have 3. 2 minus 2, we have 0. So our remainder is 3. So let's rewrite this one. So our answer is 5 and 3 over 5. Can we still simplify this one? No, we cannot. So our answer, can I just write it here? So our final answer is 5 and 3 over 5. Again, please write your solution on your notebook. You can answer directly on the worksheet, but you need to write this solution, your solution, on your notebook. Okay, so that's it. Again, today we discussed about multiplication of fractions. So we have fractions and mixed numbers. And please do not forget to answer again your worksheet, activity number 10 and number 11. Please do write your solution on your notebook, okay? On your worksheet, you can just write your answer, but you write your answer on your notebook. Okay, so again, that's it. We'll see you next week with a continuation of our topic about fraction, and I hope you stay at home and be safe as always. Once again, thank you very much. I'm Teacher Darnie. Have a nice day.